The following program is an OCAmedia community-produced episode of Oregon Life. We would like to thank our sponsors, the Oregon Brooklyn Optimist Club and the Oregon Freemasons. We are proud to have you as our sponsors.
I'm Emma Nugent, here on scene for the fashion show occurring later today, and I have Gavin here, who is one of the MCs for this fashion show occurring tonight. How is MCing going for you so far? How do you feel about it?
I feel great about it. It's my first year doing this. Obviously, it's the first year of this event. I'm excited to be able to do it, and I think it's going to go great this year, hopefully.
It's exciting to hear. Do you have any personal favorite fashion designs that you're looking forward to actually seeing out on the runway tonight?
I'm excited to see the Quince dresses. As you can see behind us and stuff, there's a lot of them out right now, but those are really beautiful dresses, and some of those are really I just like how poofy they are. I think it's kind of funny how big they are. So yeah, I'm excited to see that.
That's actually really funny to hear. Do you have any comments that you want to make about the Multicultural Week and the fashion designs that are being presented tonight?
Yeah, sure. So a big thing that I really participated in was the tables that we had that will be posted, I'm assuming, shortly. It was a great way to interact with students. I didn't think it was going to go well, to be completely honest, but we were able to interact with, I want to say, at least 120 students, and throughout that, it was just amazing.
Is there anything else about this Multicultural Week that you feel went off really, really well?
I think the support from the community, being able to connect with others, especially our admin. I've built really great connections over this week with them, as well as some of the students have really stepped up this week, because BSU is very small, and other people, like other groups in the multicultural event, once we mentioned what we wanted to do, a lot of them took a step up and took a leadership role.
That's really exciting to hear. Is there any plans that you have for the future of this club and the multicultural clubs at school?
Yeah, so this is the first year we did multicultural, like a group where we all meet together. I decided to do it because of I think we should all be able to meet. But something that we want to do as a group is be able to do it within the community. So right now it's more localized and stuff like that, but we want to be able to reach Madison schools, because I know they do events like this as well, but we want to be able to connect with them and make a larger event of some sort.
How are you thinking about doing that?
It'd be very difficult, but I've made some really great connections of going to things called summits, which is a large group meeting between other BSUs and just people of other cultures, and it's very intriguing to hear their ideas, and I've made really great friends, old and young. Being able to connect with them, I think, and having those connections already will help me create that event.
I'm really glad to hear that. All right, is there anything else you want to tell the audience before we part?
I'll keep you posted about this multicultural event within the community, and hopefully next year around the same time we can do the same thing. Thank you.
Sweet. All right, here we have Miss Lopez from the Oregon High School, and I have a couple of questions, Miss Lopez. How did you get involved in the fashion show happening tonight?
Mr. Terry invited us to participate. I am the advisor of the Latin Student Union, and so we made it happen.
Is there anything you're particularly excited about tonight?
I think this is the first time we do something like this. I mean, this is my second year at OHS, so I am really looking forward to see the kids shine and to celebrate their identity and where they come from and who they are.
I'm really happy to hear that. Is there any specific aspect of the designing process that you'd like to share from your point of view?
Well, we have, in our collection, we have 3 different collections. So we have the traditional wear, which is what I'm wearing. And then we have the cowboy, cowgirl wear, which is very modern and it's still used in the Latin American community, especially in the Mexican community. And so if there are events or parties or celebrations, people still wear that type of style. For the third part of the collection are the quinceañera dresses. And so when the girls turn 15, they celebrate womanhood. And so, which is why a lot of the girls already own these dresses. I would definitely like to do a shout out to the kids that participated in the fashion show or are participating, and the volunteers. I think in order to put an event like this, you need a lot of help, and it wouldn't have been possible without all the help.
And this was Miss Bonnet Lopez from the Oregon High School, and we're so glad that we could interview you today. So we're here with Kingston Downing, one of the fashion designers for this multicultural week that is going on, and I have a couple of questions for you. Okay. How did you get into fashion designing?
Well, actually real young, like 6 and stuff. Me and my dad, my business partner, we our favorite shows were Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, and we used to just iron on little images of the show or whatever shows that we liked, and then took a little break from that. And then with music, when I really got into music, like the rap scene and hip hop and stuff like that, when I was like 10 or something and 12, the fashion in, hip hop really sparked something in my brain to start, like my own stuff. And with my website, we started that actually a year now. A few days ago, March 19th, was our 1-year anniversary.
What would you say is the full inspiration behind your clothing brand and the designs behind it?
Just really, I'm very creative, so it can be something like this, or it's in that room right now, but one of our lines, Grape Lemonade, it's very artsy. So I paint too, so Grape Lemonade is artsy. So say that I make a canvas painting. We take a picture of that, manipulate it a little bit, and then just throw it on a t-shirt, and then that's Grape Lemonade, or artsy. But yeah, it really depends.
Is there any specific aspect behind your clothes that you would like to sort of bring out and bring to the forefront?
Yeah, one of the 999 Silver Lining is one of our collections that we're doing specifically for this event. And it's really kind of like this, like shredded, we painted rhinestones, safety pins. It's really like destruction, you can call it. And it's finding like good and peace in destruction.
Is there anything that you're planning on doing in the future with this and your clothing brands?
Yeah, I want LVX9 to be so big on top of the world. Like, I want retail stores. I want just crazy, like just a little emblem like this, like with Nike. Everybody knows what Nike is. I want it to be like what LVX9 is, but even bigger and better. I want it huge, massive, and it's gonna be.
I had a question about where we can find your clothes and where your brand is located mainly.
Cool. So our website is lvx9.com, and we're located, me and my business partner, in Madison.
This is Emma Nugent with Kingston Downing, and we're gonna sign off. Make sure to stick around, and we're going to have some other interviews and some behind-the-scenes action in the future.